Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your December 2020 reading and happy birthday. Welcome to your season. The sun is currently moving into your sign as we speak. And when I tell you that your guys' energy is already very strong in the sky, it really is very powerful and very palpable right now. Alright, let's see. First card out, Judgment. Second card out, Eight of Cups in reverse. The sun enters your sign, and it's like a flame that hits like the bottom of a fuse. There are certain things that, whether you like it or not, are happening. Certain doors that are closing so that way new ones can open, whether you like it or not. Page of Cups, third card out. There's a rebirth going on within you right now, whether you like it or not. When we exit December and enter January, which entering in the new year, really, you really are almost like made new again. You have certain aspects of your life that you have been wanting to shine the light on for a very long time. There are certain aspects of your creativity and your expression and how you move throughout the world that you have been wanting to externalize for some time. I feel like, though, whether it be I know we talked back a couple months ago about like creative exploration. So you guys have been trying and you guys have been exploring and experimenting. But now it's time for that grander and greater level up. It's time for those preliminary steps that you've been taking to now turn into actual bricks that are forming this new foundation. And so this may mean leaving behind certain people, situations, ideas of self, certain ideologies, certain worldviews, certain concepts, just a lot of things. There could be certain things that vary in density, if that makes sense, in your life. That vary in importance in your life, that are looking to transform, and that are going to, whether, again, like I said, whether you like it or not, just because of the way the energy's set up, and it's your solar return. We're in your season. There is something very monumental, even though it happens every year. But especially in a year like 2020, when it's been so intense astrologically, it's a really beautiful thing to now come into your season having this new understanding and new perspective of looking back at where you were this time last year. And none of us really expected the world to look the way it does now at this time last year. So it's very, I think, refreshing for you to now sit in this place, sitting in a new world that doesn't operate the same way that it once did. And so now you're in this really refreshed space, wanting to build up and build from the ground up. And now the material that you're working with, the land that you're building upon, is different now. And so you get to revolutionize in a completely new way. And that's very exciting. I think even for you, someone who loves adventure and who loves stepping into that new unknown territory, this is something that's even like almost making you take a step back. There you are. Temperance card. So I love this. This shows that even though you are transforming and being made new again, and in some ways may have to be in more vulnerable situations because, again, you're starting in the page position. You're consuming a lot of information. You are very malleable right now with yourself. But what I love about this message is even though you're malleable and in a space of intaking new information and figuring out how you want to show up now, you're still you. You still have all of this knowledge and deep wisdom and spirituality backing you. You aren't in a page position in like a negative way. You're in a state of purity that you've allowed yourself to come to, while retaining the lessons that you've learned and your integrity and your authenticity. You are, if anything, this month, the most you. You are the most in line with your nature in your season. No matter how unfamiliar you may feel personally throughout certain experiences, just know that you're navigating it the way you should be. And in line with your fate. Three of Cups. Lots of opportunities to socialize in December. I'm filming this at the middle of November, middle to end of November, because my concept of time is shot. But the holidays are coming up, and there are more opportunities just naturally to be interacting with people in what's the word? Leisure type settings. The Three of Cups. Here, let's see. There's another card that's... Okay, yeah. The Moon in reverse. So, let's see. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so surrounding social gatherings and situations, be weary around the time of the moons. So we have a full moon in your sign coming up on November 30th. And then we talked a little bit about that in last month's video, but we have a new moon in your sign on the 14th. Yes, 14th of December in your sign. And so just use your time wisely around the times of the moon. That should be really intimate time that you're spending with yourself. Whether it be the full moon, you kind of having those that time with yourself to release and purge the energy that needs to be transmuted, and in the new moon, really getting down to the nitty-gritty with yourself on what you want to build in this next period, in this 2-week moon period before the full moon again in Capricorn, or I'm sorry, the full moon in Cancer on December 29th. So yeah, the Three of Cups, just be weary. You know what I mean? That energy that you give off and that you kind of siphon off of yourself when you are in large social gatherings or even small settings too, just anywhere where you are socializing, you are going to burn off a lot of energy, which is a good thing. You're the life of the party. I'm not saying don't be that. Just use it wisely. Don't do it with people that you feel are, of ill intent that are just trying to, you know, to mix and mingle. If you feel that people are trying to start drama at any of these events or start conversations that, you know, are going to get you wound up and give off even more of your energy, just steer clear. Just stay home, because the moon in reverse, this is stuff coming to light. This is having the moonlight shown on a situation. So this could just be like unnecessary conflict and unnecessary drama playing out when it comes to specifically social situations that involve like small talk and mingling amongst like acquaintances, and also substances, which again, it's the holidays, so there's drinking involved. People, you see some weird shit come out of people when they start drinking. You might be good when you're drinking, but other people might not be good when they drink, and so you just want to steer clear, especially, like I said, I know I'm being very redundant, around the new moon on the 14th, the full moon on the 29th of December, and also, especially, the full moon in your sign on November 30th. This will probably be up past then, but at least in retrospect, you can't say that I didn't tell you. So, let's keep shuffling. Bottom of the deck, I just want to note, is the Four of Cups. I feel like this is what would come out of you putting yourself, overstepping your own boundaries to be in social situations or social gatherings that don't align with your spirit, that you feel don't align with your spirit. Just stay home, honor yourself, because this is your season. You have a lot of opportunities to soak up this energy and utilize it to transform. Not saying be a hermit, but just use judgment and like discernment with the people that you're hanging out with. It's really easy around this time of year to feel obligated, because again, it's like the holiday time. Even if you don't give, even if you don't care about holidays or you don't celebrate holidays, there's this like collective pressure to have to be social around this time of year. Four of Swords, rest. Relax. The Four of Swords is all about, like I just said, getting yourself in a space so that way you can efficiently direct energy. So you can efficiently move throughout your season. The Four of Swords moments are really important for you because they're going to equip you and arm you with the energy you need when you need to be out in the world, being the temperance card. Right? The Temperance card is somebody who's very in touch with a lot of different realms. I know I talk about this a lot when I describe, the cards, but, the Angel in the Temperance card is tempering the water in the two cups, but is also tempering their own elemental nature with the foot in the water and the foot on the earth. There's a lot that you Sagittarians, and I'll include myself in this a Sag rising, there's a lot that we do in social situations that goes unnoticed and unseen. We're not looking for attention. It's just a fact. I'm talking to you guys on the level of understanding like self, right? There's a lot of strings and threads in social situations that Sagittarians can kind of tap into and pick up on. And really, that mutable fire can light up a room and take the fire with it when it leaves. And it's just a very interesting energy when it comes to interacting with other people. And so yeah, it's just important to honor that. Honor what you are. As I say that, King of Wands comes out. Again, another card that could be associated with you. And bottom of the deck is also the Hanged Man, another major arcana card that can be associated with you. Sag, the energy portal that you are traveling through this month is incredible. May I just add that Mercury goes into your sign on December 1st. We have the new moon in your sign on the 15th. Venus enters your sign on the 15th. There's a lot going on in your sign this month. There's a lot of energy that is being downloaded. Really be present with yourself, right? Part of this Judgment card and Eight of Cups in reverse stuff going on is you being willing to surrender to the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is in reverse, which means that the universe is implementing this energy within your life now, whether you like it or not. You know, it's kind of time. Like, you had that preliminary period to kind of get up and move on your own accord, and for whatever reason, and you're justified in your reasoning. For whatever reason that you didn't, now is the time to do so. And so just don't resist that. The Eight of Cups, like I said, are going to be it may be small, little, intricate details of your life, right? It may be a connection here, going to this social gathering here, a person may always count on you to, like, be the party planner this time of year, or to, like, organize the work, Christmas party, or, like, whatever it is that is going on, where other people may want to, utilize this energy that's around you. Because if you don't think that other people don't see it, don't be naive. Other people see it. If they don't see it, they feel it, they sense it. So just be discerning, right? Go with your gut, with your intuition. Honor this greater transformation that's going on right now. Whatever makes you lean into the Eight of Cups is going to make you feel very uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you that, especially with it being in reverse. That's how you know that's the thing you need to kind of clutch onto, right? And while simultaneously clutching onto that uncomfortable feeling, what you should be doing at the same exact time is reminding yourself that the reason why you're doing this is because you're in this new space with no baggage and with no manual that is set and documenting your ways of existing. None of that exists anymore. You are a new person. December 2020, you are a new version of yourself. And you have all of the knowledge, all of the capability, and all of the energy backing you to step into this transformation. And it's what you're destined to do, right? Like, this is your card, like I said. King of Wands, Hanged Man, under the Hanged Man, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. You're a new person this month. You are quite literally stepping into the version of yourself that you have been, for the past couple of years, been rushing towards. That feeling that you've been, like, running towards, that magnet that you've claimed to have felt on the other end of you, that, gold thread that you feel tugging, that you have felt tugging on you for the past couple of years. This is it. This is the version of you that's been pulling that string. Step into it, embrace it. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but you're protected, right? Like I said for the millionth time, this is something that's fated. The universe is having it go on whether you like it or not. The roller coaster ride is going. You're in the harness, you're strapped in, you're safe. That's what I mean when I say remind yourself as you're on that roller coaster that feels uncomfortable, aka whatever it is it's uncomfortable for you to walk away from or change. This may be like habits that you have to like, kind of let go of even though you don't want to, but because you feel like it's in your best interest, right? It's those little things, right? Even though it may be annoying to do, the thing to carry you through it is this, is the knowing that like, okay, this is only what I've been like busting my ass spiritually and like physically for the past couple years of my life. When you realize that none of this is hard, okay? I love you so much, Sag. Have a beautiful, beautiful month. I hope you have an incredible birthday and that you spend it doing exactly what it is you want to do and with the people that truly love you, that truly uplift you, and truly reflect back to you your greatness, because you are pretty great. All right? Love you.